Hi everybody, look at Harriet. There is a reason for this. Notice how she's moving in slow motion. Look how slow she is. The workmen are still out the back. I've had my fence done this morning. They replaced 4 panels, I think, and a new gate. So she's had to contend with workmen. Hello, my sweetheart. Mummy loves you. It's my new gate. It's got a post across the top. Can you see it? Which will hopefully prevent my neighbour from trying to get over the gate again. His fences that I paid for here, for the first 4 or 5 fences, or the last 2 are going now. It's his side, not mine. And he knew it was his side when he kept messaging my son to get them repaired. So now I've done all this side and the gate. No help financially, even though, you know, they've got Queen next door. But of course, no help. We asked them if they would cut their trees back a little to help the workmen, but they didn't do that either. But whilst the builders were here, she came out to my son and said, would they do a couple of fences at the back, their side? Huh. So anyway, I mustn't be annoyed at people, I suppose, for their stinginess and their meanness, but I am slightly. So Harriet, you can hear the workmen, she can hear them. Mummy's just looking at her iPad, darling. You can see what I'm looking at as well. I've put some treats out. I've also brought her lunch upstairs because, well, lunch, what do you call breakfast and lunch is called brunch. What do you call lunch and dinner? Laundry. You're having your laundry and then you can have some supper later. I'm sorry, we've all been at 6s and 7s. She wouldn't come down to eat because the workmen were out the back, and then both my sons have been here, a friend's been here, so we've all been here and laughing, and it's been quite noisy. The house has been full of hilarity, and who's that? They've run out of milk, or they can't give the builders a drink. I gave them 3. So that's what I wanted to show you. Harriet, with this trepidation, she's not even, look, my sweetheart, you've got dreamies there. Harriet, hey. They're outside, darling, they're not coming in again. So, yeah, both my sons, a friend, the fencing men, and the man from the insurance, and the plumber. So the house has been full. It was almost like Christmas, wasn't it, Harriet? Almost like Christmas, except you, well, yes, you did have a couple of things to open. I bought I bought her a new dish, one that you take the inside out of. I'll show you later. That it's like gel stuff, and you put it in the freezer. I think that's what you do. Yeah, you put it in the freezer, and then get it out of the freezer, stick it back in the dish part, and put it with cold water, and that will keep her water nice and cold in the hot months ahead. And Mummy's also bought an oscillating if I have it to oscillating, tower fan. So she's got nothing that she could catch her fur in, or a tail, or a claws, or a little nose when she pokes it where she's not supposed to. Harriet! So she's wondering what the hell's going on, because, you know, Mummy left her on her own for a couple of hours yesterday afternoon as well. But she was okay. She certainly she doesn't like crowds. I don't know what it is with her. She's more so with men and male voices. She's very mistrustful for some reason of men. Maybe it's just because their voices are too harsh, I don't know. There's a good girl. Oh. Well, Mummy's going to have her lundy, my lunch dinner, my breakfast lunch dinner. I'm going to eat in my room while I'm catching up on the internet. And I've got a video to share with you later. Well, I've got a video to do later and some pictures to share with you. So I'm just hoping Missy is going to be, that she's going to be all right, that she's going to get over this morning very quickly and forgive me for going out yesterday. It's been an eventful 2 days for her, eventful in such a way that she wasn't too happy about, I don't think. So, which leads me on to this. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I was going to go with my daughter to, she knows the owners of an animal sanctuary, and I was going to go with her there, maybe, in a month or two's time, and have a look at the cats. And when my daughter's adopted, she has always adopted probably the most difficult of cats, one that isn't socialised, or one that, you know, has problems, health problems, and nurse them back to health. She is fantastic in that way and very nurturing. So I personally would want a cat that is going to fit in with Harriet, that is going to be not too bossy, or not bossy, not timid, not too demanding, just somebody who will fit in with Harriet, basically. As company for her, I'm sort of coming round. Hello, my sweetie. I'm coming round to that way of thinking that 2 cats, insofar as Harriet is concerned, might well be better than 1. She's looking down at her food. So I'm debating that. Or I'm debating, I was talking to my friend this morning, and she's got cats, dogs, hamsters. And I never even thought of getting a hamster. My son has hamsters too. So I don't know whether any of you have seen them, the Peru. They're like walking jewellery. Look how she's going up there again. Harriet, can you hear the men out there? Can you hear them? Baby girl. Everybody's gone, Harriet. There's only you and me here now, and it's turned 4 o'clock. So we're in for a nice quiet evening in front of the telly. What do you think? Yes, we are. You are so beautiful. Harriet? Harriet? Oh, they're banging out the front now. Mummy will go and get her food and we'll come and close the doors so you can't hear them. How's that? And you can eat and I can eat. We will dine together. What I started to say was, when I was talking about hamsters, have any of you seen those? I mean, I know they're like walking jewellery and I'm not bothered about what hamster I get, but these are beautiful. The Peruvian hamsters, they look as though they're wearing a wig. They're just one big fur ball, and that take a lot of grooming. Well, I've got plenty of time on my hands and I can groom. I groom Harriet every day, if she allows me to. I don't push it. And I can certainly look after a hamster. So toss up whether it's going to be a cat or a hamster. I'll be back later with a Chantal video and an update regarding me. Lots of love, everybody. Happy Wednesday.